Hi Libra, this is going to be your love message for the 24th through the 27th of November. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have good holidays. This is good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Libra. As always, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It might not resonate with everyone that watches. If you want to book a private reading with me, Libra, the link to my website is down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Somachandra Libra. This channel is just for Libra and Sagittarius. If you want to see readings for the end of November for all 12 zodiac signs, check out my other channel where I read from Aries to Pisces. That channel is called Somachandra Tarot. Libra, I know, I dropped all of the other zodiac signs except for yours on Somachandra Tarot. That's because I have not done yours yet. This has been a busy week and I am going away for a couple of days. I promise that you will wake up on Thanksgiving morning tomorrow and there will be an end of November, beginning of Sagittarius season reading for you on Somachandra Tarot. Okay, check that out tomorrow. Also, you guys, my 20% off fall special will end on the 25th of November. You can book readings for well into the future with this discount, okay? It doesn't just apply for 2022, so don't miss the 20% off special that will end on Friday, okay, the 25th. All right, Somachandra Libra, let's get into it. This looks like a harsh truth kind of reading. And it looks like you're trying to break free from something, but it's about surrender and just like radical acceptance. They wanted me to start with the Colette Baron-Reid Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck. Colette Baron-Reid has this very gentle, constructive way of delivering advice, but there are some harsh cards in this deck, and you guys got a harsh one. 39, Moth Spirit, surrender now. This is about an obsession that needs to end. There is something that someone is obsessed with that they need to like give it all up to the flames and surrender. If you surrender, there can be healing. Someone does need to surrender something, but it's like quite literally being drawn to a person like a moth to a flame. It does not have a positive connotation. Someone needs to give it up, give something up. Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. And at the bottom of the deck is Wasp Spirit, sometimes life stings. This won't be easy, but you will learn something from it. Boundaries have been poor between you and this person. Messages of love, spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Retreat, time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Warning, do not dismiss the red flags. Intuition. You already know the answer that you seek. You already know the truth. Some of you know the truth, but it's difficult to accept. I hear someone saying, I know I'm obsessed, or I know that he's obsessed with me, or he or she, and I know it's unhealthy. There's something not right going on here. I know that. Now, this obsession or something might not be happening between you and this person. It could be happening with this person and someone else in their life potentially, and they need to like not dismiss red flags, and they need separation from someone else. That could be possible as well. But we have mirroring each other, self-image, relationship that reflects old wounds. It's time for introspection. Girl with the snake came out. Empath and narcissistic paradigm, being charmed or used, enabling and boundaries. Someone's codependent. Someone's in the scenario is involved with a narcissist. There's a narcissist involved. And you may be the girl with the snake, Libra, which is she's holding this snake and it could literally bite her. And when it does, it'll kill her. So watch out for being charmed and used. It's reflecting something. You need to look yourself in the mirror. But I do have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. There's something that does need to end for somebody in this scenario. They need to look themselves in the mirror and realize that they're being charmed and used. I also have not today at the bottom of the deck. So not dealing, hurt, avoiding, still angry, but then axe is down here. Keep working on it. Someone may message you and you may tell them not today, but it is very difficult for you to say no to them. Someone definitely needs to surrender like a bad habit or a bad pattern. You can't dismiss the red flags. And Libra, you already know the truth. I often tell my clients, I was actually just telling somebody today, the thing about intuition is it often will negate what we want to be true. Our intuition and our instincts will tell us, red alert, this is bad, run fast, run far. And we're like, well, Maybe my intuition's wrong. Bullshit. It's probably not wrong. You just don't want it to be true. You want your intuition to be wrong sometimes. I know I do, and I have a heightened sense of intuition. So someone needs to really be honest with themselves. Like, you already know the answer that you seek. So if you're seeking an answer, Spirit's saying, knock it off. I do have the Devil here and Temperance and the Three of Wands. So you're trying to look towards the future, but it's midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil when the Devil and Temperance come out. There is an angel trying to protect you from something negative. Of course, we could just have a Capricorn or a Sagittarius involved. So the overall energy of the person coming towards you sees themselves as the Seven of Wands, caught off guard and threatened. The way they're feeling is the Five of Wands. So there's competitive arguments right now. They see you as the Eight of Wands. You could be messaging them, or they could be messaging you. They could be trying to come into alignment with you. What you need to know or your advice is the Eight of Swords, and the final outcome is the Moon. I do have a Queen of Pentacles showing up here. So this could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or perhaps this is a woman that this person is somehow connected to. This woman could be Capricorn, possibly. But of course, not necessarily. I also have Pisces here as well, 2 cards of Pisces. So someone feels very caught off guard and threatened. They kind of feel backed into a corner and they feel like they need to defend themselves. But clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the Hangman, and the Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles on the table. Money, finances, and resources are a big factor for someone in this scenario right now. Maybe you, maybe them. Someone does feel like they're stuck in a scenario. They don't want to answer to anybody and they feel threatened. They may be keeping secrets. They could be lying, but they might not be lying. They might just be like, they're trying to get in and out of situations very carefully. They do feel threatened, but they also feel stuck in some way. I feel like this person feels stuck and in a bind financially, maybe. They may be in a situation that they're in a bind with. They may also have, like, sometimes Queen of Pentacles is mother, but not always. Mother, business owner, a landlord maybe. I mean, that could be you as well if you have Earth in your chart. They may be dealing with someone else that may be helping them financially, but they fight with that person or providing for. Sometimes the Queen of Pentacles can be like a wife or a mother or a baby mama as well. This person seems to be in a pinch and concerned about money. They may have been hit with sudden bills. They don't know how to deal with it. They also don't know how to communicate about it either. Yeah, the way this person feels is the Five of Wands. There could be tension between the two of you, but the Five of Wands often means there is stuff that needs to be worked out. But with the Five of Wands, there's also often too many people involved in this scenario, although there's only 2 people on this deck. Clarifying this is the Four of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Is this a person that you share a home with, or that this person shares a home with? Something about equal give and take. I'm also hearing someone may be trying to figure out where you live so they can send you a gift or something. You may not be talking to them directly. They may message someone else in your life to try to figure out where you are and where to send something. It could be a question of, I'm sensing that this is about a home or where they live, getting help of some kind financially. If it's a man, he may be providing for another woman, or this woman may be providing for him, but they do not get along. Of course, this could be the person in your energy. This person could feel left out in the cold, or they may have left you out in the cold. They're sort of stuck now. Maybe other people have given them grief about it, but they don't want to admit to it. Now they may send you gifts or say, I'll be generous with you. It's possible. I'm hearing that as well. Now they see you as the Eight of Wands. Clarifying the Eight of Wands is the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, if this person is having financial problems, they may be fighting with a boss or something. They may come to you and ask you for a job or for work. Can I do something for you? I also see someone might be looking you up on the internet, trying to figure out where you live, where you work. How can I get Libra's attention? What do I do next? Also, some of you you may see some things. I always feel like this guy sees something on the internet at night. It always looks like a laptop or something. Or work. This could also be for work too. Like a scenario where two people could possibly work together, but someone may be struggling financially. I'm also hearing something about splitting up a will or an estate, maybe, but I don't have justice, so that might be a less important theme for you right now. But it's like, you might not know what to do next. You might want to offer them help, but you're not sure what you can do. They may be, when I get the 5 of Pentacles and then we have the 6, okay, someone helping and stability, and then the 2 of Pentacles, now what do I do? Someone might not have made really good choices. And the Oracle cards don't look great. One of the red flags they don't want you to dismiss, Libra, is that this person may get themselves into scenarios where they struggle financially. They may need to ask for help from people they don't like. They don't get along with them. Now, I can already tell you they're desperate, and they're an opportunist. They're opportunistic as well. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. The 8 of Swords, trapped in the head. Clarifying this is the Devil, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords. This is your advice. You already know the truth with the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords, and you know that this person is bad news and has problems, and yet you're drawn to them like a moth to a flame. Look at the High Priestess going right into the flames. It's like it's like with her hand here, she let go of the sword of discernment. Yeah, it's not deliver me from temptation. It's I want to go right towards you. Some of you are struggling to trust your own intuition. And it's like you don't want to see, you go round and round and round in your head. Is this person really bad for me? Apparently they are. They want you to spend time alone. This person was meant to teach you a lesson, probably about not ignoring red flags, listening to your intuition, not ignoring it, knowing the truth, and to stop going around and around in your head about it. I'm also hearing that someone else in your life, some of you are estranged from a family member, and like a sibling or someone else may actually know finally that estranged family member is narcissistic. I sense that it's a woman. Like they know the truth about her now. Okay. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing it's very complicated. I'm actually hearing that this message isn't resonating for some of you. You were hoping for a different message, and I'm hearing the message that you wanted to hear, in particular about like maybe a narcissistic mom or something. But like you already know that this isn't good for you. And yet you're still drawn towards it. And the final outcome is the moon. Watch, you're the moon and the devil too, Libra. Libra, you might be, there's no easy way to say it, like obsessed and living in an illusion about it and confused. It's like you're hurt and stressed out, but confused. Like these cards are not at all associated with a healthy, happy relationship, okay? So you're being asked to surrender and turn all you know into wisdom. Because with this final outcome being the moon, there's so much hidden. There's so much confusion and illusion. Things are not as they seem. And then we have the 7 of Cups, overwhelmed, confused, 10 of Swords, hurt, but then the 6 of Swords trying to move on. I think you guys have had pain with this person. I think you're trying to move on, but I think you're still so confused about how you really feel. And there's something here about money and needing help, and they'll come back to you. I'm also hearing someone may like sell all of their possessions or leave all of their stuff with a mom, and then now they need help. Okay. So this person's overall energy outside of these details are the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and the Magician. Okay, this could be them too. Like, oh my God, what do I do next? They also may know that you know that they're kind of fucked up and they're trying to move on. The Magician, I wanted to know what they were trying to manifest. Page of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. Yep, they want a handout. This person wants help. This person also has no idea where to go next. Where can I find the help that I need? I'll talk to Libra. They may owe you a little apology. They may breadcrumb you and they hope to get just something back. This is a very calculated person that knows exactly what they're doing. This person is also desperate with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups. It's like, well, I got to cook something up real quick. I got to make all this shit up as I go along. I got to figure it out really fast. Oh my God, what do I do? Where do I go? The Knight of Swords is frenzied. The Seven of Swords has got to move quickly, very quickly. They're trying to figure out where to go or what to do next. They may be relying on your help financially or someone else's. Yeah, but be careful. This person's bad news. They have problems. They get into problems. I think you know it too. It's just a struggle for you to walk away from them. I think you've tried with Coffin, like an ending that will bring a new beginning. But when we have the empath, the girl with the snake, that's literally someone who's been abused emotionally for so long and gaslit for so long that they'll put their hand on a hot stove and tell themselves that it feels good. Or they'll let a person stab them and tell them, I'm not hurting you, I'm not stabbing you. And you're like, oh yeah, you're right, you're not. Watch out for that. I might be picking up on some of you that have really, really got to get out of a toxic relationship. Your overall cards, Libra, are the Devil, the Moon, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, some of you are saying like, no, back off, leave me be. I know you're struggling. I don't want to hear from you. Some of you may be having bad dreams. You may be getting downloads. It's spirit trying to warn you that something is unhealthy. You might be having nightmares. You also may just be obsessed. Like there's no other way to say it. Like you're confused and obsessed. And you're anxious and you know it, but you don't want to admit it maybe. I wanted to know what the Seven of Wands was, and I got the Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Star. I think that this is very disappointing. I think you still love them, and I think you haven't given up hope. But at the same time, you're telling them no. I feel like you want this person to change. I think you love them, or you think you love them, and you're very disappointed by the way things have gone down. You may be trying to heal now. I feel like you have one foot in the door and one foot out. I think a part of you gets sucked into this drama. If it's a romantic relationship, you may just be obsessed and it's a struggle to accept it and admit it. It's very intense for you right now, but you are still trying to stand up for yourself. You need to try a little bit harder. Try harder. Like keep trying, because we want to see this turn into the Nine of Wands and then the Eight of Cups in the World. Like back off, we're done. But I also think you may be worried about this person. I feel like there's a part of you that wants to get away and a part of you that doesn't know how to. Some of you are really in the thick of it, like really learning, like you're struggling to accept the truth because you don't want it to be true about this person. I do think you're worried. I think you know that they're bad news, but I also think it's a struggle for you to help yourself because I think maybe you saw quite a bit of potential in them. But now you're just, yeah. If you're struggling to get a toxic person out of your life, block them. Tell everyone in your life that you have in common with them, no, I just can't. I do think this person's gotten themselves into some trouble. I think that they need help. Or they're obsessed with having a breakthrough with you in some way. There's pain here and trying to move on, but there's so much confusion about how you really feel, how they really feel. And just know you're dealing with a person that will act upon their own behalf. They're very calculated and manipulative. I think they either want to give you something as a peace offering or they want your help in some way. And I do think that they're kind of desperate. Because this hangman is like, oh shit. With the Seven of Swords to the hangman, they're caught in something. They may be caught in a lie as well. Yeah, so be careful. You may hear from this person. I recommend not reaching out to them because unless you're their mother or a therapist, like you can't really help them. Even if you are their mother, like you can't really help them entirely. They may need to grow up and figure stuff out on their own. You know the truth. You know what's wrong, Libra. It's definitely time to surrender now. You can turn I'm not seeing a silver lining at the end of it all either, but there is knowledge you will gain from this scenario that can be turned into wisdom. Have better boundaries and just accept that it stings. But these red flags are signals something's not getting better, it's going to get worse. Yeah. So this was harsh truth. I'm really sorry, you guys, right before Thanksgiving too, but this is what I picked up on. If it resonates with you, I truly hope it helps you. All right. Link to the website for private readings is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.